hopefully you guys can hear me. If not, I will just try to turn it up. But this is going to be me attempting to have a Sabbath Saturday. So I'm sitting on the toilet, but I'm not, using the bathroom. I'm just sitting on the lid. But I just want to have like a Sabbath Saturday, y'all, because it's like, and not like, I know some people are like, oh, you're not Jewish. I'm not talking about that kind of Sabbath Saturday. I worship the Lord on Sunday, just like all the Christians do. But for me, I just want to have one day a week where it's my day of rest. That's what Sabbath means. It's a day of rest. I just want to have a day of rest. A day where I don't leave the house. A day where I don't have to do anything productive. Just a day to rest. I can't do that on Sunday because I go to church and I'm up at 6 a.m. So I can't do that on Sunday. I love going to church on Sunday, y'all. I absolutely love Sundays. But sometimes I'm just not in the mood to be bothered. I'm not in the mood to be friendly. I'm not in the mood to, have to go and sit at church for a long time. But I still do it because I honestly, once I get there, I'm like in a completely different mood. I'm a better, But sometimes it's just the thought of like, oh, all day, you know what I'm saying? So that's why Sunday can never be my day of rest, because it's just not, my thing is a day of rest. The main thing is sleeping in, and I can't sleep in on Sundays. And if y'all have seen the video right before this one, I now have a full-time job. I am a medical assistant, and I am working 9-hour shifts 4 through 5 days a week. So I'm not sleeping in then either. I'm getting up at 5:30 a.m. So I just want to have some time, just one day a week, just one day, Lord, just one day a week, so I can sleep in, have a slow morning routine, and just not have to do anything, not have to go anywhere, not even have to conversate with people, so that is what this video is going to be about. And it's like it's an adjustment when it comes to working. I love my job so far. I really do love my job so far, but it's like not having me time and just being so exhausted all the time is just not what I like. And I'm probably super exhausted because I'm getting up at 5:30 a.m. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like you're on your feet all day. Y'all know what medical assistants do. And then it's like even on the weekends, it's like either every other weekend it's cleanup day. So it's like I can't sleep in then, and I can't sleep in on Sundays. So it's like sometimes I just kind of get like real like overwhelmed, because it's like, as a human being, we need to rest. And that's why I said I'm going to make a day for me to rest. So it's like, and then next week, so today is, well, pretty much it's probably the 12th now, Saturday the 12th. I'm going to have partially a Sabbath day. But, starting from the 14th through the 18th, my church is having vacation Bible school. Amazing thing to do, yes. I agreed to be a teacher back in March. I did not expect to have a job by July. So I was like, oh, I ain't got nothing else to do. I could do it. Yeah, now I'm working a full-time job, 9-hour shifts, and I get off at 5 or whenever the last patient leaves. I have to be at church by 6 p.m. through 8:30-ish, 5 days a week next week, and I have to come home and go straight to bed. So I'm just like, when do I have time to rest? When do I have time to just do nothing? It's, I know one day I'll just be able to just kind of just get used to this, but right now it's just kind of stressful for me, and I just want to have, I'm happy that it seems like we all will have like a weekday off, but it's like that's not even going to be a day of rest for me either, because on your weekdays off you're going to have appointments, laundry day, 5:30 a.m. So it's like, I guess when the folks used to say I'll sleep when I'm dead, I guess I know what that means. I'll sleep when I'm dead, I'll rest when I'm dead. I guess I finally know what that means. But I don't want that to be my life, y'all. I want to have just one day a week. It's not going to be Sunday, and it's probably not going to be any weekday. So that's why I'm like, I want Saturday to be my Sabbath. So it's like, if people want to hang out with me, look, find a different day, because I can't do it. I just want to have one day where I don't have to do anything productive. So here's what I wrote down for my Sabbath Saturday. I wrote sleep in till at least 9 a.m. Stay home. That's my second one. Third one is slow morning. So I had like, how you do the little indent and then you have everything underneath that. I have enjoy a cup of tea, read my Bibles, light a candle, play lo-fi music. That is just a slow morning routine, because my morning routines for work and for church and for appointments are so hectic. I don't have time to do anything. I'm reading my Bible, but you can ask me, what did you read today? Girl, I don't know what I read, because I can't focus on it, because I'm like, look what time it is. I gotta leave. I gotta leave. I gotta leave. I just got done reading my Bible from this morning at 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like when my morning is hectic. I just like a slow morning. You know what I'm saying? Plan out my week. Do nothing. Do nothing. No screen time, not all day, but just for like the majority of the day. Put my phone on do not disturb, and just no screen time. If you need to call me, if you need to reach out to me, then call me. We talk for about 5 minutes, then I'm done. And then do something that I love. So that is what I want to do, y'all. And it's not being selfish. That's 1 day out of 7 days a week, you know, and that's all I want, you know. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it is 12:04. I'm gonna show y'all this right here. This phone is going off. I just powered my phone off. So I am gonna sleep until I am fully rested, because I am tired. Like I said, I love my job, but it's just tiring. Like, it really is. And it's like, I had my first day off this Thursday, but I had to get up at 5:30 again, because I had to go to Volkswagen at 8 a.m. That's what I'm saying. You have a day off during the week, those are going to be all appointments. But I'm no longer making my appointments before 10. You know, because like, you really need to sleep. As a human being, you need to sleep. And I'm like, I'm averaging between 5 to 6 hours every night. That can't be good for me, you know. I'm just trying to we're gonna try it out. If it don't work, it don't work. But I just want to have 1 day a week that's just for me. So I'm gonna try to film this just to get it partially started. I won't be able to do everything I want to do, because I will be out for a little bit of the day. But I am getting ready to use the bathroom. I've already did my whole night routine, so I'm getting ready to use the bathroom. Then I'm gonna head to bed. Like I said, I'm sleeping in my bedroom, and that's another reason why I'm not getting that much sleep either. Now when I work, I do take like a sleeping gummy, and I go to bed at like 10:30-ish. But I don't sleep all night, and I don't sleep all night even when I sleep with my grandma. Like, everybody just doesn't sleep perfectly, you know. You toss and you turn. I wake up hot, I wake up cold, you know, I gotta go pee. So it's like, sleeping is sometimes a hassle, but it's like, I just need good, adequate sleep. I feel like that would bring my mood up 100%. But yeah, I mean, other than that, y'all, life has not been bad. I do like my job. I know I'm still training, but I do think I would actually enjoy working at this job for a little while, a few years, you know. I mean, it's not gonna be my forever job, because, you know, I never know where the Lord's gonna take me. But I also do feel like the Lord is telling me that I do need to just have just a day of rest, you know. So if anything, I can have more time to spend with him, you know. I feel like when, you know, when you're working and stuff, you don't really have much time to spend with God. Like I said, my morning routine is so rushed. So we gonna get it figured out by the grace of God. Maybe when I'm a month in, I'm gonna get it figured out. But I will talk to you guys in the morning, okay? I know I talked for 10 minutes, but I just needed to tell y'all why I'm doing this and everything. And y'all can let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys do? If you work like a full-time job, how do you still have time for your hobbies? How do you still have time to get adequate sleep, go to appointments, spend time with family? Just let me know. Like, will I eventually just get used to it? Or is it something that you're still juggling? Just let me know in the comment section down below. Good night, guys. Good morning, you guys. I got in my mouth guard. It is 8:32. Sometimes I just can't sleep in. But yeah, I'm gonna try to lay in the bed to at least 9. But I'll probably get up at like 8:45, so I can probably make this bed. Or I don't know. I was thinking about maybe sitting in the bed and reading my Bible. So I don't know yet. But ever since I've been a medical assistant, y'all, all night long, I literally have dreams of me being a medical assistant. It's so weird. But all night I had weird dreams. And then I'm laying here and I start hearing a noise, which I think was the TV, like a certain show. But I have that, I don't know if y'all can see it, the wax melter. I left that on all night because I kind of wanted to like go down so I could put a new one in there. So I'm like dead asleep and I'm thinking that's burning up, because I don't know if you're supposed to sleep with them on. The whole time it's the TV. But look, I care about my life. I'm not trying to burn no house down. So, but me and Biggie just laying here. I'm gonna try to lay in here for a little while. I did get up to go pee, I think around 4 a.m., 4:40 something. But yeah, that is the latest I can sleep in, I guess. We'll try again next Saturday or my day off next week. Alright, you guys, it is 10:47 a.m. I am done my little phone conference meeting. I just wanted to show y'all how I have this new focus, which is called Time with God. So all my notifications be off. But I want to show y'all this ring I have right here. It's a smart ring, so it's almost like an Apple Watch, but it's a ring, right? So it has this little, and this video is not sponsored, y'all, at all. But I also just wanted to reveal to you guys how much sleep I got. Because that's how much sleep I got. Then it breaks it down, deep, light, how many times I was awake, and my REM sleep. So this thing says I got 8 hours and 3 minutes of sleep, which is amazing. And this is the app right there. It costs about $70, you know, a whole lot less than the Apple Watch. But I don't know why my hands are a little bit shaky. I ain't ate yet. But, you know, then I have my Apple Watch. And my Apple Watch says I got 7 hours and 31 minutes. I don't know which one is more accurate. I'm really leaning towards the Apple Watch because I did wake up at least 3 times that I remember overnight. So, but yeah, either way, between 7 and 8 hours of sleep is amazing because, like I said, I've been getting between 5 to 6 hours all week. So I'm happy I got enough sleep, and I just have to finish one chapter of my Bible, and then I am done. Alright, you guys, so it is 12:16. I hope you guys can hear me. The air is on right now. My grandma just got out of bed and she's just now in the bathroom. I wish I could sleep in like she can, but I just can't. Like, I don't know if it's like a mind over matter thing where I just feel like I won't have time for anything else, or is it just like my body is just like, it's time to get up. Like, I think the most I've slept in 2025 has been probably 10. I don't think I've slept in longer than 10 o'clock this entire year. So I just can't sleep in. But like I said, I'll take that 8:30 over 5:30 any day. So I'm currently sitting here working on my planner for the next week. I know one thing for certain is I won't be working out next week. I probably would have time to work out, but considering I won't be getting home till about 9 o'clock at night, I'm not going to force myself to work out, you know, because like I said, I have to get home, prepare my lunch for the next day, wash the current day's lunch dishes, you know, then my normal night routine. My grandma's blowing her nose, which is me brushing my teeth. I now floss at night because I just don't have much time in the morning. Like I said, my mornings are very hectic, so I try to floss at night. Then I brush my teeth, I wash my face because it's so greasy. You see how my face is already getting greasy, right? Then I also put on my face cream, I comb out my hair, I get washed up, I wash my underarms, and it's like, then it'll be time for me to go to bed because like I said, I'm not getting home till 9, and that's all the things I have to do. So I'm like, I am not going to force myself to work out. So yeah, and then I no longer work out on the weekends. Like I said, I'm just trying to just waiting to get into a routine of things, you know. But honestly, it's not much that I have to do next week, just other than the vacation, Bible school, and then cleaning up on Saturday. I'm really trying to work on my complaining habit that I have, because I was complaining about the conference call, then I was complaining about, you know, vacation, Bible school. I complained about my job, and whenever I complain about these things, then I go there and then I feel bad for complaining because I ended up loving it. So I'm pretty sure that's still going to be the case, because in August they're doing a backpack giveaway like they did before. And I had this idea, so I sent it to her after the meeting, because I don't like to talk during meetings because I got anxiety. So I sent it to her after the meeting. She was like, that's a great idea, you know. And it's just like, sis, why do you complain? I'm really trying to work on that, y'all. If you have any advice, please let me know in the comment section down below. But he will be coming to pick me up around 2:30-ish. So I'm gonna hop in the shower around 1. And yeah, so I probably won't even turn my laptop on today. There's really no reason. And one thing, I don't know if I mentioned, but during my lunch breaks now, I either go sit in my car, if I have my car, because some days my grandma drops me off at work because she has an appointment. So if I have my car, I will go sit in my car at lunch. I know it's kind of dumb to waste gas, but that's my me time. So what I'm gonna start doing now that I'm working, like I said, I'm making sure that I have at least one day a week to have a day of rest. It may not be all day, like today's not gonna be all day, but I did have a slow morning and I'm happy about that. This is the first slow morning since last Saturday, you know, and really not even last Saturday, because last Saturday was cleanup day. So it's like Sunday is hectic because of church. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday I was at work. Then Thursday I had to go to Volkswagen at 8 a.m. So this was my first slow morning, and I was able to just be in the present and not have to worry about rushing out the door. So I'm going to take that how it is, but I want to have one day of rest, and I am just going to try to find me time whenever I can, and try to find family time whenever I can. You know, I don't want to let this job kind of make me bitter, kind of how my medical assistant thing did. Like, I was not hanging out with nobody. I didn't want to go over to nobody's house. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to be like that with this job. So I'm just going to make time. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make time for stuff. So, you know, my lunchtime. All right, you guys, so it is 1:16. I put some stuff in my hair. I'm getting ready to go wash out my hair. I'm going to end this video off here. I hope you guys understood what I meant when I was like kind of explaining this video. I just want to, you know, prioritize rest. Not always, not every day, but even if it's just one day a week, just a day to just have some rest. And even if it's not the entire day, just some time, you know. So I was able to get a little restful morning, you know, and I'm getting ready to hop in the shower because I have to get ready to go. But I feel like as human beings, and just this generation, and being a woman all at the same time, people always like to brag about being busy and being so like productive and being so like, you know, and I'm like, there's nothing wrong with being busy, there's nothing wrong with being productive, but you need to rest as well as a human being, because if you don't rest, your body will literally rest for you. Like, it's not good for you. It's not good for your body to always be on the go. You need some time to rest. And why do y'all think the Lord said that in the Bible? He literally rested, so why shouldn't you rest? You know? So I am just gonna be taking some time to rest, y'all, and I hope you guys do too as well. Trust me, it's good for you, and you will actually feel more motivated to do something because you've had time to rest. But yeah, I don't know how this video turned out. I'll see when I'm editing it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell to know when I post, and share this video with your friends. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys, love you.